Hi, welcome to the Train Shop Weekly, or the Train Shop whenever. I'm Bill Henning. It's my brother Harry Henning III and Walt Turbine, our cousin.
How you doing?
And welcome back to the Train Shop Weekly. It's been a couple weeks, but you know, our schedules have been a little
hectic,
or conflicting, or whatever you want to call it. So
it's summertime.
Yeah, it is summertime.
Get out and get them train rides in. It's that time of the year.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Thanks for joining us. If you enjoy the show, please hit like, hit subscribe, and all that fun stuff. To kick things off, what do we got? We got some magazines came in.
Model Railroader Craftsman, East Buck Terminal. What do you got?
Railfan Railroad. I don't know what's in these because we didn't look at them.
Nope.
Passenger Train Journal came in this week. Rail Pace magazine, one of our favorites.
Local favorites. Got an awesome article in there about the beloved T1.
Yeah.
Ripping up the rails.
Reading Northern 2102 makes test runs during April. So they got a lot of great photographs.
Yes, this past weekend is the first run of the passenger service.
That's right, that would have been yesterday.
Yes.
I'm excited. I know you're excited.
I can't wait. I'm going in September. I think I'm going in October too. Just got to find a date.
I'm looking forward to August, my trip. So.
From Model Railroader, modeling realistic freight car loads. This one's got some neat stuff in it, especially tractors and buses. All kinds of stuff.
It's neat because it gives you a lot of prototype photos and explains how tractors
how they load them,
like the wheel chocks, the chains, the hold downs and stuff. Yep. So when you're modeling stuff, you can get it pretty accurate to how they were done. Neat. That is a really cool book.
Which one you got?
This is the Trains magazine. It has the guide to electromotive E and F units. I think last time around we talked about the DVD they have on these. But this is full of great...
Yeah, look at that. Northern Pacific.
Reading.
Reading
F unit. So if you're interested in the history of the E and F units...
Because that was definitely had a long life.
Yeah,
that body style. That had a very, very long life.
And what's this? Calendars are in already?
Yep. Yeah, surprise. Comeback, they got the... 2023 calendars are starting to roll.
They're pushing it, aren't they?
I think they do primarily. Model Railroader has theirs. Trains magazine. That was good. I mean, they have some awesome photographs. They're always really cool. And I don't remember the one last year. I don't know if there was one last year. Classic Trains. That's got some really neat photographs. Here's a cool auto carrier load of photo for you.
Mm-hmm.
That one's pretty cool.
Oh yeah. Santa Fe.
And I'm sure before long the infamous Pensy calendar will be back again. 'Tis the season.
Coming about it's almost 8 years, almost half over.
Yep. Yeah, can you believe it's halfway already?
Almost.
Just about. I'm still recovering from New Year's. I don't know. Speaking of Reading and Northern,
we got some Reading and Northern. For your Reading and Northern fans, up for the grabs. We have some Walters mainline SD50s.
What's that, a 2-pack set or a single?
No, they're single. They're two different road numbers. They're strictly DC, but I'm sure they are DC ready. They're nice, sharp looking engines. You great Reading and Northern fans.
Yeah, one thing with these, they don't have all that grab irons and stuff. Kind of reminds me of the old Athearn, when you have to drill them out and stuff.
The old blue box.
But they have a detail kit. You can get a detail kit which has all the grab irons and everything you need to detail.
All the extra stuff.
Yeah, just enough.
Yeah, I mean we're selling it for $134.98. So.
Yeah, I know we got the detail handrail kits in too. So.
Oh.
So you can detail it up or not.
Then we got some Athearn Genesis engines in. One is regular DC and one is DC sound. With DC and sound. So this one. 281 is DC with sound. And kind of if you look at it, you guys take a look. This one's just DC. But if you look in the back,
They're detailed a little
the detail, yeah, now they got some detail. It does look like, it makes me want to take the body off, but it does look like it had, you can see the generator in the back. Or the alternator. Whatever they want to call it, generator, alternator.
But it has a
Generator.
see-through grill.
Yeah, but when you look at it, you can see the door. Look at the door, you can see some interior detail. And if you look through the thing, it kind of looks like the alternator, generator, or whatever you want to call it. But
Cool.
that's some new HO engines in. Nice, sharp. What else we got in? This is something I was kind of surprised. It's some Atlas Trainman kits for you old timers who like to
Guys that like to build kits.
want to build kits. We got 6 different roads, a couple New Hampshires, Vermont, Maine Central, Lehigh Valley. What you got there? The Pensy? Is that a Pensy?
Nah, it's Pittsburgh and Lake Erie.
Pittsburgh, Lake Erie, and New York Central.
So it kind of reminds me of the whole
Atlas.
blue boxes.
Yep. Anybody wants
The aspirin and the old
true
roundhouse.
scale dimensions with accurate detail, equipped with accurate knuckle couplers. Trucks equipped with free rolling metal wheels. Finely molded grab iron ladders, complete detail on the front, quick assembly, and accurate paint and lettering. But Atlas usually does a pretty good job on their cars. So, any of you guys that are into the kit building, we got some kits for you. And the other thing in HO is, from Rapido, we got some cars in.
Yeah, I like the station wagon.
We got, what is it, Chevrolet Caprice wagon in baby blue, a Woody,
Yeah, look at these station wagons.
and then we have a brown Caprice, Chevy Caprice, one that's brown with the Woody.
Hey, it's almost like my old station wagon.
Right on.
I had a silver one and a black one at one time.
Then we got some Impala sedans. We have a blank taxi. So you
I
can
gotta
put
get
out,
these guys to upsize and do O-scale stuff.
yeah, good luck on that one. So we got some taxis. Then if ones you need some police cars.
They have a green one that looks like the Brady Bunch station
Yeah.
wagon.
Early 80s Chevy Impala black and white police car. It looks almost like California. Oh, we got an, oh, William, you didn't even notice this one.
Oh, I
Yeah. Amtrak. We got an Amtrak police car. And I don't know what this guy is, supposed to be. Just a blue police car.
Looks like a Philly.
Nah, it looks more, I don't know, Philly, maybe New York. I think
No,
more like New
looks
York.
like old Philadelphia.
It's like over New York. I don't know.
Well, I think New York. It's more like a New
Philadelphia
York.
used to have all blue like that
Did they?
Yep.
Or you got pulled over by him?
a couple times.
Oh.
Blue with a white stripe on it, Philadelphia.
Yeah.
But that's all I got for NHO right now.
All right. What else you got, Walt?
What else?
Mr. Duck says there's a Rio Grande up there.
Well, what do you call? We got some new Atlas cars in. I don't know if this are. I guess these are our premier. It is. What's this? PS1 boxcar, Rio Grande. We have 2 different row numbers in that. It's the cookie boxcar, baked goods. Now, why would you put the cookies on the side? What do you want? The Cookie Monster to come in there like busting that? That what you call?
C is for cookie. It's good enough for me.
Yep. And then we have also, well, we only have one left, is the high
Yeah, them
Q
box cars
boxcar.
went quick.
Yes. We had a bunch of them, and they are gone. This is our last one.
I like the yellow, the rail box ones. They were nice.
Mm-hmm.
And the one for cancer.
Yeah, they had the pink one.
Yeah, they didn't last long.
Yeah, I should have definitely got more.
But you never know. Sometimes they'll...
Never know. Sometimes you stock up on a lot and we end
You
up
suffer with them for
we
a
end
while.
up sitting them for a couple of years, and other times they just sell right out. Need my crystal ball.
If you had a crystal ball, man, we'd be...
What else we got new?
There's
That's
not
about
much new this past week, whatever. I know Lionel's they've got a probably the next episode will have a whole bunch of Lionel stuff because there's a bunch of stuff coming in. I know MTH was announcing a bunch of stuff.
Yes, MTH announced a couple premier steam engines that are coming out. I think they're Pennsylvania J's. I forgot. I couldn't find it, or actually it wouldn't let me see it. But yeah, they got some things. Another thing is they snuck in a Big Boy. Actually, the Big Boys are, what do you call? That was the last engine under Mike.
There's a 210-4 is the new one they just announced. The Premier Pennsylvania 210-4. You got some boxcars.
Lionel did.
I don't know. They've been announcing something like every week.
Every day, almost. I get like an email from them every day. I got some. Well, different. It looks like a lot of different hobby shops are doing. I guess doing a lot.
Yeah, a lot of different shops are doing their individual lots, but MTH themselves keep announcing a lot of stuff. I mean, the way they're going, by the time this stuff starts rolling in, they're gonna have to start printing a catalog again.
Who's going to produce all their steam engines?
I guess Mike Wolf wasn't successful in retiring.
Nah, because
he just can't stop, can he?
I don't think Mike Wolf. From what do you call it? Mike Wolf wasn't really a part of it. There was three when it got broken up into the entities. You had the parts entity, you have the DCS entity, and then you have the guys that are going to produce limited amounts or limited runs on what wasn't sold. We'll see how it goes.
I don't know. It seems like a lot of activity.
Yes.
Going on there. You know.
Oh.
Hey, whatever it takes to make a buck.
Hey, they made a nice product, so they keep them flowing.
Yeah. Oh, this is cool. This we got in. MPC.
That I thought was awesome.
MPC's got the Reading Railrod. It's a plastic model kit, but
similar to one they did actually in the 70s, which I would have thought about it. I would have brought the original
when
one
it was
in.
the Roadrunner, and it was a Roadrunner Wile E. Coyote. engine.
No, I have a 71 from 70s. It's not Wile E. Coyote.
Oh, okay.
It's somewhat similar to that. It's not much farther from that. The only thing had a tender.
That was a whole different one altogether. The one with the tender was completely different.
Okay.
But this one was done, I'm pretty sure it was the Roadrunner.
That one might have been with the Roadrunner.
Yeah, but the one you're thinking of with the tender, that was a totally different kit. But either way, I
think they're neat.
Is it a glue together or is it snap together?
No, it's a glue together.
Glue.
It's glue together.
Let's see. I'm going to take a good look for it.
Yeah, it's like.
I haven't taken one home yet to build.
I'm anxious to build one myself. Imagine building a real one of those.
Yeah, we could have fun.
It's got a big V. It's got a V8 in the middle of it.
Got a big block, some type of big block. It's definitely not a small block.
Yeah. So I don't know how it would steer. It's got those little wheels up front.
Yeah, I don't think that would cut the
Turn the whole thing. All four wheels turn at the same time.
That is snapped together.
Oh, is it?
Yep.
Won't be when we're done.
No. So maybe the next episode we'll have one completed. One
Yeah.
built. That's pretty cool.
Or we'll have to complete them all our own ways.
And the other thing was, here's a quick video clip. All right, at the last episode we talked about train-related board games, and right after we broadcast that last episode, one of our good friends, Tim, brought into the shop a board game at we kind of missed. You know, it's Lionel's Double Crossing. So he brought it in for us to play, and so I'm here on a scout trip, and A couple of my friends, assistant leaders here, they're playing with us. So we're spending our night. The boys, they're all in bed now. Yeah. We kicked them all to bed, so we can play. So we're trying out, Tim. We're trying out Double Crossing by Lionel. So this was a game that came out in 1988. So it's kind of cool. It's got these little train figures. Here's an engine. Here's a blue GG1 just for you, Walt. It's a Conrail GG1. You know how much you like your Conrail. What am I using? I got this red steam engine. So you ever see a red steam engine? It's got little tank cars and little hopper car. Here's a blue hopper car. What else we got? We got a yellow box car. There's a little rail box car. And a little green passenger. Here you go, Walt. You got your Reading passenger cars. So far, it's a pretty fun game. I'm getting my butt kicked, but it ain't over yet. I'll let you know what happens.
Are all the other cards the same? I guess these guys.
Here's Jocko Sports. Click it one more. There we go.
Does that help? It helps me see it.
So yeah, how did I do? Well, I got my butt kicked.
Got your butt kicked?
Yeah, I don't know. I demand
You're supposed to be the train guy out of
Yeah.
all of them, and you got your butt kicked, huh?
I need a rematch. So right afterwards, after we did that video, the most common thing was people saying, "Hey, what about Lionel's Double Crossing game?" So,
And Tim Wildowski brought this
yes,
one
that was pretty nice of him. So, like I said, I took it on my scout trip I was at last weekend, and we played it there. And at least the
got
us
some
leaders.
use out of it.
Yeah, it did.
Did you hear
got
that?
some others
Last
too,
week,
didn't
Bill
you?
was on a scout trip.
Yep. This was another. Yeah, it's like Trains board game part 2.
This one I never seen before.
Yeah, this one's cool. It's a reproduction. Actually, my girlfriend picked this up for me. But it's a reproduction of. It's from like the 1900s. It's called a Phobie Snow. So, it's a simple game. But the graphics I thought were really cool.
Just
Got these really neat old time
steam engine.
old time gear. I mean, it's just a spinner game. It's got
New York
plastic
City.
pieces, standard plastic pieces.
What is it? Chicago.
Who knows what the pieces were that originally came with it? Probably little pieces of wood or something. You know. But I just thought the graphics are really cool on it. You know.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
You show everybody the graph.
Definitely looks vintage. That's for sure.
Vintage type spinner.
Yeah, just a basic spinner. Like I say, the game's pretty simple. You go around the things. And they're called the Phobie Snow. And another thing we got in back in, so we had these earlier, but it's a board game. It's Trainopoly. So basically, it's a Polar Express themed Monopoly. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. The pieces are always, the tokens on these Monopoly games are usually always neat.
Yeah,
this one's got the bell.
They always do them special.
It's got the bell.
The hat.
Hot chocolate conductor's hat, a snowman, the golden tickets, and it's got obviously a train. So that one we had just gotten recently back in stock. Polar Express Trainopoly. So I like part 2 of our train themed games. I remember a month or so ago we pulled out the Lionel Union Pacific Turbine, which ended up failing.
Having a bad coupler.
He had a bad coupler on it, so we never actually did run it good. So
Why don't we pull that out?
yeah,
and play with
it came back. They got it off. They got the problem fixed. So the thing has some really cool sound to it. So I like to take it for a quick spin.
Okay.
Sounds good to me.
I can open up the case. Pull it out. Oh, we should do is see what kind of pulling power this has. We haven't brought that out for a while.
Nah, because this thing's a heavy. This thing could probably pull pretty good.
Yeah.
Nothing's beat the Polar Express yet.
Yeah, bring out the scale. Let's scale this bad boy.
Dispatcher here. Start her up. Stand by for track orders. Over. Yes, sir. We'll fire her up. Out. Dispatcher, we're ready. Is it okay to pull? Over. Take the green. Out. On the flag now. Let's get going. We're done for the day. Out.
Alright, so we got this big boy up on the rack. Let's see what it does.
Switchless says we've got one off and three on at the head end. Magina. Clear by about a throw length. Right, Patty?
Well, that was
Quite interesting.
runs great, sounds great. It's got the extra sound in the tender, but I'm not quite sure why. I never really heard an oil tender make so much noise on a real train. But I'm sure, obviously, it's for more bass.
Got some pull
sound.
to it.
It's got some pull to it, yeah. Yeah,
High number of 74 or 75.
Nah.
It was 70. I saw it hit 74, maybe a split
Once for a
sec-
split second, but otherwise we were able to hit 69, 70 pretty regularly. So I'd put it in about the 70 range.
Yeah,
But-
low 70s or high 60s.
I was surprised. I was expecting a little bit more out of it, but
But it gets to a point where it starts jumping and starts.
Well, I was watching the trucks, the truck on it, they're doing this, where the traction tires are pushing the whole truck up in the air. They're lifting a set of wheels off the ground so they're not getting the traction.
I wonder how many
I
cars.
was amazed at how they dug in, though.
yep. All right. Well, you wanted to do the. Last year we did the spaghetti challenge, and Harry's been itching to try
Beat up some more spaghetti.
Beat up some more spaghetti. He feels he has a another challenger to. I don't remember how many pieces of spaghetti that engine broke.
I don't know.
I'll have to go back and look.
100.
No, it wasn't
Not
100.
100. No.
Not 100.
I'm sure I have it right above my head right now. What the results are.
Probably.
But I guess what do you have?
Well, I have a GG1. I figured we can always test some other engines we got around here.
I need to get one shot at a time,
Well,
So you got a
we'll run the
GG1.
Amtrak GG1. We promised people we would a long time ago. We hadn't gotten to it. That's why I wanted to do it.
All right, so let's try this.
It's not the fastest thing in the
Is
sandbox.
Is it a double motor?
It's a double motor.
Double motor post-war GG1?
No. It's an MPC.
Is it a metal body?
Metal body with metal frame, dual motor. But it's the Amtrak GG1 that
Not
they did in the
oh.
70s.
Amtrak.
Amtracker.
All right, let's see what this thing does. How much spaghetti can we bust through?
I don't think of a whole lot.
All right, there's our victim. There's our Amtrak GG1.
8303.
So we're going to start with one piece of spaghetti. Can it bust through one piece of spaghetti?
Oh.
Yeah, I think that was pretty simple. All right, so we're going to try 5 pieces of spaghetti.
You ready? Here we go. Ready?
All right, what is this, 10 pieces?
Yes.
10 pieces of spaghetti. That was pretty simple. All right, now we got 20 pieces of spaghetti. 40 pieces of spaghetti, and we lost our American flag on the one side. Okay, we put our missing flag back up, and we're up to what? 60 pieces of spaghetti. All right, so 60 stopped the GG1, so we knocked it down to 50. So we're gonna move. We're gonna do 50.
Oops.
No, 50 just don't do it. Can't do 50. 50 stops it. But it did go through 40, right?
Yeah, went through 40.
All right, so actually we dropped it down to 45 pieces of spaghetti because 50 stopped the train. Can the GG1 bust through 45 pieces of spaghetti? Oh, it did, but barely. All right, so the engineer wants another shot at the 50. He thinks he can beat it. I guess there's one way to find out. 50 pieces of spaghetti. Will it stop the GG1 again? It busted through.
There's spaghetti up inside the front end of that thing.
It busted through, but barely. No. Okay, so it did 50 pieces of spaghetti, stopped it, except for the one time we were able to blast through 50 pieces. Last time we did it with the steam engine, it took 96 pieces to stop the engine.
Yeah, it was fun. It was,
Wonder how many your Polar Express would go through.
yeah, it's got them awesome traction tires,
Yeah.
doesn't it, Walt?
Keep imagining. Keep imagining. Yeah, actually I thought it would do a little bit better. But
So did I. But it is what it is. It's MPC. And actually does have, I believe this one had traction tires on it. No, this one doesn't. This one's got the magnet traction. It got all kinds of metal flakes up to it. But that was a magnet traction, so that one's basically like the post-war. Like the one that's in the case.
alright.
Alright.
The old man gave us a box of stuff to point out about what's new.
Start off with the frame.
Okay, it's a 390 frame. I guess these are painted black. They have the motor mount,
The motor
swivel mount.
bracket clips, yeah.
So, yeah, and the front handrail
And
on
the front handrail. And these are from MTH.
for the 390.
The wine barrels, I think they're cool. They remind me of
Got any wine in it?
Where are the monkeys?
Yeah, the remember the monkey barrel.
Monkey barrel.
Really, you don't remember
Monkey,
that?
yeah, the
The
monkey
barrel
in
of
the barrel.
monkeys, yeah.
Yeah, monkey in the barrel.
And you had to pick them all up.
Yeah, they were pretty cool.
Need some wine. Replacement gear, the SLS-11 for the Lionel O motors.
For the O motors, that's that
It says
little...
with fiber gear, but this isn't a fiber gear.
No, that replaces the fiber gear.
Oh, okay.
Okay. A lot of them, the teeth get broken off, and we're constantly replacing those.
And then the steel wheel,
And the steel wheel gear,
except for the 33.
yep.
The 33-32 gear.
What else you got on that
There's a
list?
trailing truck wheel and a lead truck wheel.
Yeah, they're for the American Flyer.
Are they?
Yep, they're American Flyer wheels.
American Flyer O gauge.
Standard gauge and O gauge.
Let's see, bracket with roller assembly, 418T. That's not it.
418T. I don't have that here.
That's what he had. So I'm sure it's
Maybe
not.
that's it.
Maybe this is what I. So where's the other?
And the other one I don't have.
Well, slacker.
Yeah, it's not here. I got an empty bag.
So I think this is the bracket. The
got the
418.
streamline. Yeah, this is the streamline.
That's the cast grill.
Yeah, that's the cast grill for the
The
streamline.
streamliner comes with a screw.
And the cab for
Cabs
the
are back
streamline.
in stock for the 264 and 265.
Yep, a little streamliner.
And then so the counterweight. For the
Counterweight's right there.
Counterweight for the culvert unloader.
Yep.
So this is a new item.
Yeah, they're hard to get. Now they're easy to get. Okay.
Oh, that's the old man's pile of parts.
Yeah, I like the cabs. These are nice, clean, and crisp. They're not a crappy metal job.
Well, you said you went on a
Yes, I
little
went on a little excursion
little road trip.
Yep. To the Reading
Society
of Model Engineers.
Yeah, here's what.
What'd you do there?
I hear he's got a.
They had a little open. They have open houses, and what's kind of cool is they have 2 different gauges of live steam up there. This was the one I rode. I got there a little late.
I like the cattle car.
The kids love the cattle car.
Can they fit in it?
Yeah, the door
Really?
slide open. Yeah, you can fit an adult in there.
Really?
Yeah.
How do you get in
The door slide open.
it? You slide in that little side door?
We get a side door slides open. They were running the steam. The other one's an AS16. That actually's got. The last time I was up there, they said it actually has a flathead motor, flathead Ford out of a
Model T.
Model T. That they also have 7. I think it's 7.5 scale live steam on the upper part of the thing, but
7.5 inch gauge.
yeah. So by the time I got there later than I wanted to get there. They were already packing the stuff up.
They got some really nice equipment up
Yeah, they
couple
have.
of places.
This is my ride around doing the whole loop. It takes about 8 minutes. They have 3 different layouts in there. O scale layout. That's what it was based out of. The O scale layout.
Is that the original layout?
That's the original layout.
So the original started with the O
The
scale.
2 rail. Then they have a 3 rail setup, small layout, and they have a small HO layout.
And then they got into the live steam.
Yes, I guess the live steam must be around. This guy was around. Because I talked to years ago. I went there and I talked to one guy. Said it's really hard for the AS16 to make parts for it because it's all custom. But it's a nice little ride.
Well, they've been around, I think, 72 years,
Yeah,
something like that.
yeah.
'Cause I think a couple of years ago they had the 70th anniversary boxcar out to commemorate that. You have any idea how much track they have?
No, I never asked.
Gotta ask these questions, man.
Isn't that what the boxcar is in the cabinet?
Yeah, we have I think one left. There's a little turntable.
Yep, a little roundhouse.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's like it's like a big dog bone. Guys, it's got like 2 reverse loops.
Like our club layout.
Nah, it's one track, one kind of main line. You go up and you loop around in it. What do you call it? This is the O scale, O gauge layout. This is new. This was new from the, what do you call it?
Yeah, it looks new. It doesn't have a whole lot of scenery yet, but you got a lot
They
of
were all
track.
they were running MTH.
They got guard grays and raw
Yep.
switches.
John Nessel was up there. I saw him up there. He was part of that thing. There's a nice T1 right here going to come cruising by. A little blue. Never seen one blue, but
A blue 2102. I don't think it was ever painted blue.
it could have been maybe.
Huh?
No.
I don't ever remember it blue.
I don't remember it blue. A lot of people thought it was going to be blue, like the 2102 now. There was a lot of talk about it being blue, so I was pleasantly surprised that Andy did it black. I don't know if it's true, but I heard he saw the 2124 up at Scranton and really liked how it looked. So I don't know if it's true or not, but it sounds good.
Hey, it's his engine.
It's his engine. He can paint whatever he wants. We're all happy. We'll sub
Hey,
it.
hey, look, what do you call? He's running it tomorrow.
Yeah.
Or this, I mean, not tomorrow, this weekend.
Yeah. Is this the 2 scale? This is
This
the O
is
scale.
this is the O scale.
The 2-rail O scale.
Mm-hmm.
They look like Weaver engines right there.
Yeah, a lot of it looked like Weaver engines. A lot of Weaver cars.
Yeah, I can tell they're Weaver cars, the yellow.
I could tell because I have them in 3-rail.
I don't see any trains running.
No, neither do I.
There's a couple running.
It's a nice bridge there. I like that trestle bridge.
I know.
Yeah.
I had to go back and take a peek at it.
Building foundation down there or graveyard?
I don't know. There's our HO layout.
Oh, you cut away from the trains running.
There's a train running. Thomas.
Yeah, they did have quite a bit of Thomas there.
See Hogwarts Express there. That's cool.
So they have like 4 open houses, I think, over the year. They have another one in the fall.
Yeah.
Then a freeze. I think they do Father's Day. It's like $7 or something. I forgot it was. Maybe $8 to ride the train.
That's cool.
Nice. That's cool.
Wow.
Harry, the last couple of weeks you were working on a tractor?
Yeah, getting ready for the summer for the parades. It was
What is it?
what it is a 60. Well, it's actually two tractors put together to make one, a 63 and a 65. So between the two, made one good tractor, solid running tractor. Let's put it that way. One that's solid and reliable. I have a mower deck for it, and the snow plow, and a few other attachments for it. But
Nice.
I wanted it ready for Ann and Soph and you for the parades for summer.
That's cool.
So you guys get to play with it. I enjoyed building it, you know.
That's cool. I was I have a old time baseball thing we had across the street here in Memorial Park. That was cool. We had these old time vintage baseball. They play by the 1864 rules of baseball.
That's
No
cool.
gloves, and they were underhanded. It was underhanded too.
Yeah, no gloves, and there's few slight variations from compared to today's baseball, but it was really neat. You know, we had a pretty decent crowd stick around, even though it rained. It rained pretty much almost the whole day.
Well, you had a Philly Fanatic there too, didn't you?
Yeah, that was really cool. The Philly Fanatic, one of my favorites.
And Lansdale Fox.
The Lansdale Fox joined the Philly Fanatics. That was cool. We had a good time with that.
How's your gazebo coming along?
Last week I was on the scout trip. That was a canoe trip, so there's me floating in the
river.
canoe, and that was the boys and stuff. So we kind of got ourselves together to get a group shot here.
That's cool.
Our gazebo project is coming
Yeah.
along. The other week they
I know you keep
flatbed.
running out of the shop. I gotta go. Gotta go.
Yeah, it's being built literally right across the park, right across the street from the shop here. But it's this 30-foot gazebo. It came as disassembled. We have to assemble it. Came on a truckload of three skids.
Bill's extra large model kit.
Yeah. So got a good crew has been working with it. So we've been plugging away for the last
Jason
couple days.
been helping you?
Yeah, Jason's been a big help. But yeah, it's getting there. So we started the roof. We didn't work on it today or tomorrow because of the rain and stuff. So I think Tuesday or Wednesday we'll be back out there working on it. But it's
Looking good.
getting there. It sucker's huge. It's big.
Now, just imagine how many people are going to have their wedding pictures there now.
Yeah, I'm sure.
That is definitely going to happen.
So that's what I've been up to, and that's some of the things I've been up to. It's been kind of holding us up from getting the program here a little more timely. But as Walt said earlier, it is summer, so there's a lot going on. So for now, we'll continue as a train shop, whatever.
Yeah, we have fun.
We have fun, but thanks for joining us once again.
Yep.
Yep.
If you have any ideas you want to see, I know we have at least 3 guys have been pestering us to stop by and visit their layout. So we really got to get on.
We got to get on the ball with that
Yeah,
stuff.
Yeah, we got to get on the ball. Time flies. But yeah, if you have any other ideas, questions, thoughts, please share them with us.
Yep.
Hit like, hit subscribe, stop by, call, say hi.
Yep.
All
I
that.
do thank a lot of you guys that stop by and say hi. It's nice to meet you and talk to you.
Yep.
All right,
So
guys.
I'm about out of iced tea, so
So am I. I think it's time to
call it quits.
call it a quit.
All right.
All right.
You wanna yank on that? Good night.
Good night, guys.
Oh, and happy Memorial Day.
Happy Memorial Day, yes.
Yes, absolutely.